Hello. Obviously, since the Thursday update, I had to make a video, right? So, let's see, what did I write down? So I did have a back and forth with people on Steam or whatever. Cool that they actually responded, but some of this shit is outright fucking ridiculous. The price being $30 is so bad. It's I originally was thinking it was fine, but then I realized how just unfinished this game is, man. It doesn't even have all 5 days and they're charging $30 for it, you know? That's just not that's just not good. And considering you can get games like Ultra Kill, where Ultra Kill's made by literally one single dude, and they focused on gameplay first, as opposed to this where it's, you know, it's making the map first. So I guess, you know, it's all conjecture, but I think that the price being $30 for an unfinished product is very not good. I think it's kind of ridiculous how much. I mean, $30, dude. That's just, oof. You know, because you can get other games. You can get Max Payne 3. You can get Max Payne. You can get BioShock. You can get Borderlands. You can get Payday 2. You can get fucking Serious Sam. Even though I don't like Serious Sam, you can at least get Serious Sam 4. You know, you can get a shit ton of stuff. You can get early access games. You can get Cruelty Squad. It's $20, still cheaper. You can get, like I said, for the you can get Ultra Kill on Steam, and that's only $20. So why would you, like, you know, spend all that money for something that's made by dirty people with less gameplay, you know? So then the next one was John St. John, and I complained about it that he is a shitty Postal dude actor, and that's still, to me, I mean, it's just whatever you think sounds better. I think he sounds like fucking dog shit, but watching reviews on YouTube and stuff, not reviews, but watching him talk on YouTube, he has such a good voice. It is honestly insane. When I watched some things of him trying out other voices, it was Jake the Voice or whatever. He has such a good vocal range. It is so scary. It's almost like he doesn't even sound as the same person. He did some shit in Twisted Metal Black, I don't even remember, but when he said it, when he started his voice, he sounded like the Joker. He sounded completely different. You wouldn't even know they were voiced by the same dude. And it makes me sad because the Postal dude's voice is just him regularly talking, as opposed to him putting on a facade. And apparently he's actually Joseph Bellows. So why didn't they just make him voice something different? It's so weird. It's a shame that they put his vocal talents to waste like that. It really is. Because his voice is, you should listen to it. I might even link videos down in the low, but he voiced Big the Cat. He sounds completely different when I actually watched a YouTube video after saying that for Hell and Damnation. You wouldn't even know he was John St. John. You wouldn't even know. Completely fucking different. I don't know what voice direction they did, but the fact that they just made him talk with his regular voice is honestly kind of, it's just such a waste of potential, because you'll see, if you ever look it up, he sounds like the fucking Joker in Twisted Metal Black. He sounded like a completely different dude in Painkiller Hell and Damnation. He sounds like a retard with Big the Cat, but you wouldn't even know. I didn't know he even voiced him. He's that good of a, you know, his vocal range is so good. And in his, what was it? I think they were recording some PS1 Duke Nukem game where it's an outtake where he couldn't do the captain's log. He was voicing every character of The Simpsons, and he sounded perfect. He sounded spot on. It is ridiculous what good level of voice acting talent that just was, farted away, and he had to cost $500,000, So it's just personal conjecture at this point. I've already made my opinions known, but I fucking hate John St. John as Postal Dude, and I hate it even more that I didn't know he was this good of a vocal. Like, seriously, his voice is so cool. He's such a good voice actor. Okay, next up on the list is reloading. Still shit. I don't think this is fucking acceptable to have this fucking reload shit. Okay, I want you to think in the middle of a firefight how long this takes. I mean, I timed it before. It was 8 seconds. 8 fucking seconds. That is ridiculous. I mean, cut it the fuck down, guys. That is retardedly long. I mean, fucking 8 seconds. There are games that have 8 seconds more than that. But, whatever. I don't know why they're defending this reloading stuff. It would take 2 seconds to just remove it. And I'm not opposed to all reloading. This needs a reload. I'm not fucking brain dead retarded. This needs a reload. The Super Soaker needs a reload. But, I mean, the pistol, it's so weak. Why does this get... I mean, the other one just make it... Or at least make it 50 bullets, man. I mean, the 12 bullet limit is so low. Oh, and the flare gun can be reloaded. But 35? This one goes slower, I guess, but still, 35. Oh, wow, actually, they fixed the dismemberment. Yeah, that's just 2 seconds that weren't there in the other game, Oh, and I figured it out for some weird reason. If you go through all your bullets, you have a longer reload time. I'm not fucking shitting you. It pissed me off because I saw it, because I reload all the time, because I know the limit's so low. It's only a second more, but why did they even do that? Yeah, that was about, I don't know, we'll just say it was a second. See, he didn't touch it. Why did they add a longer reload? It makes no fucking sense. It's such a waste of fucking time. Seriously, why the fuck did they do that? That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, but I mean, this one and the flare gun should be reloaded. But, I mean, fucking, ugh, that's so bad. The art style, I think, looks like shit. Yeah, I don't know. It just looks like garbage to me compared to Postal 2. It's so... I mean, Postal 3 looks better. I mean, no offense, but it's probably just source. But it looks weird. There's just something about it. But it's art. It's just conjecture. I know everyone's... I mean, I got 10 dislikes on my one video for that. But I still think that... What the hell? Weapons. Half these weapons are just boring weapons from Postal 2. They didn't pick out the good ones. The mop's cool. Here, I'll go through all of them. This, okay, actually, this is a correction I will make for my Postal 4 video. I said there was no peaceful options. This is a taser. I didn't fucking know that. This looks like a fucking baton. I didn't know. I seriously didn't. It did not even... This is your peaceful option. I did not know that. So it was my fault. Oh. Okay, so yeah, that major correction on my part. This thing is a fucking taser, and I didn't know that. This is good, but this is just a Postal 2 weapon, and it dismembers everybody. Apparently, it kills. It killed the Tinklage boss in two throws, and it killed Cunny in fucking 1 for some reason. So this is a cool addition. You can't lie about that. But why did they wait so long to add this? I mean, So this is the only new... No, the mop was cool, I guess, because you can spin it or whatever. So that's all the... This is just taken from Paradise Lost. Oops, sorry. Flare gun's a cool idea. The SMG's okay. I don't think very many games have SMGs anymore. Fine. Again, I don't know why they added 3 fucking pistols at this point. Wait, is that 4? No way. That's not right. 2. 1 pistol? Are there 2? Wait a minute. There's 2 different versions of that. 1. I'm not counting the flare gun. 2. 3. Oh, I thought there were 4 for a second. So, yeah, I mean, 7 fucking bullets, dude. Okay. Missions. I was trying to look up because I literally forgot. I have no fucking idea what all the missions were because they were just so boring. I will say I did go back because I said to them on the not Discord discussion, Steam discussion, that I said you should go play it with a fresh look because I didn't like a lot of it, and I did, and I only really liked Coney Island. I liked Thursday's beginning mission, and I liked Thursday's VR mission, and I found the sewer level to be the best out of Monday. But I don't remember Tuesday. You deliver a pack. Yeah, I can't even remember Thursday. I can't even really remember Monday. Oh, you find a job to go find a job. Weird, redundant. I don't know why they even have that. The prisoner one, I already showed you my video. It's just boring. You're practically fucking immortal because the game difficulty is so easy. But I guess we'll just get back to that. The cat one took about 10 seconds. All you gotta do is shoot the cats. I mean, no offense, but it's just boring. That's all it is. It's just all these missions are just boring aside from those 3 I mentioned, because Coney Island was cool because it was a small condensed map that you could go. Eventually they're going to add roller coasters and you can go on the roller coaster. It's just that simple, you know. What was on Wednesday? I think you shovel shit in Mexico, which doesn't even look like Mexico. You shovel shit. Deliver the, oh, you throw Americans over the border. Yeah, that's about all I remember, but I still don't like it. Oh, they added a day-night cycle. So that's really it on the missions. I like the game tester one. I just played it. I legitimately just finished it. I don't even remember. It was the race car one. Fuck, what was it? Oh, it was the video game tester, the racing one, and shit. Get out of the house, and I don't even remember what the fuck was the third one. Why don't I remember it? I mean, I just played it. I literally just went through it right now. It's not even an exaggeration. I just went through it. Oh, it was the bank, casino thing. So yeah, obviously I don't fucking remember it. So, yeah, I didn't like the casino mission. It's like the prisoner one. It takes a minute. If you've played Postal and stuff, you're fucking... You're practically immortal, because if you kill yourself, you just come back with full health. It's not... There's no challenge here. And I don't think even with them fixing the game, there will be a challenge in this game. I mean, that's what I do in games like that, where if I'm gonna die, why would I even waste my fucking crack, you know, if you're just gonna come back and be immortal. Oh, and, alright, so now we're on to the next point I wrote for map production. I pointed this out. The reason why I'm here, I mean, it's a weird place for me, you know, just stand around, so obviously I pointed out that across the fucking way there was nothing there. It was that empty building with it was a box, and then it had the box on top of it. So if they're willing to if they're willing to literally copy and paste this fucking building in, why didn't they do that from the start? Why did they waste so much developer time making this fucking map? It makes no sense. It is ridiculous. In fact, this makes me more mad because they aren't fixing the building. All they're doing is they're taking a building they finished and put it over here. I couldn't believe it. Why didn't they just make a test house and fucking spam it all over the place and then fix it? It doesn't make any sense. It was ridiculous. Again, you wouldn't know unless you did what I did. And I mean, I have the video of it, but why did they make that fucking building then? There was no point. As well as, look how fucking big this map is. This map has nothing in it. I think that's Coney Island. That up there is the murder shack. And I don't even know... Oh, they added in the mall, which isn't finished. It's just there. So, yeah, this is where the Mexican... But I don't even remember, you know. This map is too big, but they already... They're just gonna say, you know, whatever. Screw you, it's already finished. I mean, it's already is finished. There's no point, I guess. Oh, look at that. I didn't even remember the vote for governor one, and I did. And it's literally right there, and I didn't bother talking about it. But, for the map production, I was trying to convey to them that no one's going to want to buy this fucking game when it's finished due to the fact that Postal 2 is about, just for example, we'll say it's this, here, I'm pointing with my hand on the TV, so we'll just say it's about this size. It worked because this was running with scissors or the compound or whatever. This was the farthest you go out. This is where the compound would be. Oh, I'm pointing with my finger again. This is where the compound would be. This is where running with scissors would be. It was all condensed, you know. This would be its own fucking level selection where it would have the library or the Lucky Ganesh or the police station. I mean, this would be where the police station is. They were all... The buildings were 1, 2, 3, 4. They were condensed. I mean, it made no sense because of how the town works, you know, but I would rather have this map be having all of this content than this map with none of this content. It's just how I like games, but I don't see how driving from here to here taking 3 minutes is fun. You know, there's legitimately nothing in between here to here unless they're adding in the people who hate you and shoot on sight, but it's still ridiculous the amount of here to here takes 3 minutes. Just imagine looping. I was I was thinking about doing it to prove a point, but I don't think I have that much time. But seriously, just imagine going around here all the way up. You have fast travel, but if you need fast travel, then that means your map isn't worth exploring. Sorry, but that's just how I feel about it. They should stop what they're doing right now. They aren't going to do it. They should stop what they're doing right now, fucking cut this off and make this the map, put everything into this section right here, and fucking cut off the other stuff and make it for Saturday and make it actually condensed, but they're not going to do it because there are only like 30 people and they just decided, you know, we're going to play Happy Home Designer. It just pisses me off because of the fact that we could have the weapon. I just don't get the logic is what I'm trying to say here. The map, I'm so autistic about this map, but I really hate it because we could have all of our weapons back from Postal 2, or we could have random building number. Like, what is the point of these? Like, you know what I mean? See, this is fine because it's obviously... Well, I picked the wrong house. This is what they should have done. From the start, they should have grabbed this building and this building, copied and pasted it wherever they needed to, fix the game first, and then go back. I don't understand why they're playing Happy Home Designer and fixing all these fucking buildings, and they're not even putting in items in it, so there's no point to going to it, you know? Oh, they did fix the AI a bit, so that's something else, but a bit is about all. For example, I'm just trying to put a timetable here. For, let's just say it takes 1 month to either make 10 buildings or make one gun. I would rather have a gun. I would rather have an AI fixes, you know? This building is such a waste of fucking time, you know? Like, look at this. They had to design a fucking deer head. Can I have my guns back from Postal 2? They modeled this, unless they copy pasted it, you know? Oh, glitched out. And everything's still on the floor. It at least makes noise now. So, they did listen to that, I guess. Yeah, so I'm just more, as well as the reviews are still all positive, and it's so weird that saying early access just gives you an excuse like this, you know? Yeah, how long did it take for them to model this fucking gigantic ass building? And for what purpose does it serve? There's no items in here, there's no people in here. I don't care. You can't just say we're gonna add it in later all the time about all this stuff. You know, how much I wish I had a reference, you know. If they told me how long it took for one building comparatively to one gun, I could at least give you an apt comparison, but I believe that having this building take I don't know how long it takes because they're a one-man. We'll just say 1 week. So if it takes 1 week to build a building, which probably isn't accurate considering you have to figure out, you know, hit detection and all that. So if it takes 1 month to make a gun, I would rather have these 4 buildings removed because there's nothing in them to have my guns back. Because there's about 30 fucking weapons in Postal 4. There's not even a rocket launcher yet. Again, the only weapons that are cool are this, the flare gun, the barf gun, and the fornicator. That's about it. As in new weapons. The machete's cool, but I'm just trying to explain because he wasn't getting what I was saying, I guess. I really don't understand why they're making the map this fucking huge. I mean, you saw, I mean, I timed it, and you can even watch the YouTube video. It took me 3 minutes to go from here to here. There was nothing in between all of that. They even replaced the building, so why don't they just make why didn't they just make a test building and repeat it? I mean, cut this shit down. This road here doesn't even need to exist. Again, it made no sense in Postal 2. It doesn't. It really fucking doesn't make any sense. But it made sense because it was a video game. They also made the kick a tiny bit faster, but it still looks retarded. That's just... granted, in Postal 2, it makes no sense because it kicks about where Postal Dude's hand is, but it worked because it kicked down the door and you could kick back rockets and stuff. So now what else? No humor. I went through the whole game. I laughed about 3 times. I did laugh at the new video game one where they said, "Oh my god, that guy's going postal," just like Hatred. They need to be more offensive. I don't know what... none of these jokes are funny. They're so softball. I'm not gonna mince words on that. They're so soft. You know? I don't understand why they're backing away from controversy, and it's so weird to say that because they have to be. They have to be backing away from controversy at least in some point. You know. What was it? For the governor vote, they said on their update page it was based on the most famous Republicans and Democrats. They had now most of my friends won't know this because of how young I am, but they did the read my lips joke. If I went to all my friends, they would be like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" Because that was in the 80s. That was in 88. That was George H.W. Bush's campaign line. Who the fuck even was alive in 88 that's playing this game, you know? That's probably wrong, because I know Vince Desi and all that are very old. Oh, they added in music. But, yeah, I mean, they're not even making anything... Oh, they added in songs there. So, yeah, for the humor, all of it's just... It's like Apocalypse Weekend where it's boring. The humor's just boring. Oh, they added a... Oh, wow, they added a pink house. Still not gonna open? Okay.
I don't think that's supposed to bend that way.
Yeah, still AI is fucking broken though. What was I talking about? Humor? Oh yeah, the humor's just boring. It's not even funny. It's Apocalypse Weekend syndrome where what wacky and wild thing is Postal Dude gonna do next? It was and like Postal 3 and they talk shit about Postal 3 all the fucking time, but it's the same shit where oh look, Postal 3 dudes visiting Talibanigans or whatever. You know, it's just the same bullshit that they say that Postal 3 sucks, but okay. Yeah, I don't know why they just don't copy and paste and finish the fucking game first and then go back. This game not... The fuck? Dude. Open the door. Okay. The SJWs, I guess, were kind of funny, but they didn't make it... You know? They're in this weird half step where they're trying to be Postal 2, but not trying to be Postal 2 to piss off other people, but at the same time trying to be something new. It's such a... They're trying to be... It's like a jack of all trades, master of none. It's not as brutal enough as Postal 2. It's not as weird as Apocalypse Weekend, and it's not as funny as either. If you get what I mean. The jokes are Postal Dude's homeless equals funny. That's what the main humor is, and it's not funny. Because I remember the cutscene where he goes and he eats a dog biscuit and he bumps his head and he's like, whoa. And then in one of them where he's on Tuesday, he goes and eats a pizza off the ground. It's just, he's homeless. It's not funny. It's not funny. It's subjective, I guess. They're just like, oh, it's subjective. But it's just not as funny as Postal 2. Or Paradise Lost, even. Paradise Lost is fucking hilarious. So, I think I got all my points. Yeah, the game's way too fucking... I mean, again, you have infinite respawns and you get your health back. There's no challenge anymore. So, yeah, I still think this game is definitely not worth your $30. I don't think Friday would change the deal. I don't know if they're going to up the price again. I think that would be an absolute astonishing rip-off for $30 or even $40 for a game that isn't even complete. You know, $20 I'm willing to accept because they're going to give you something in the long term. But when $30 is the main price, there's no, I guess, moving room. I mean, $30 is half a new game. You know, a new finished game. I'm not talking about Cyberpunk 2077 or something like that. I'm talking about you can get The Witcher 3. The Witcher 3 is about 100 hours of fucking content. New. I don't even know if it's $60 right now on Steam. It might even be discounted because of how many people buy it. You can get Skyrim Definitive Edition for $40. New. You might not like it being $40, but I'm saying if you put it in line for other tiers of stuff, Skyrim will take you about 100 hours. If you're a fucking completionist, that might take you 200 hours. You can replay it with different builds. You can play it with mods. You know? I just don't get how the $30 shit is fine. I mean... Oh, safe space? Is this a new... It's a supermarket. But, again, why did they waste fucking... How many hours doing this when the game still runs subpar? It still runs at 35. I mean, for the new level in the casino zone, I have a video where it was 9. I got it to be 9 frames a second. It's not my rig. My rig's like okay, I guess. It runs games. It runs games okay, but I mean, it's fucking ridiculous, dude. It runs at 60 other places. It just doesn't show up on my videos. It has a screen counter. I thought it showed up in the other video, but apparently it didn't. So yeah, I mean, $30 is a complete fucking ripoff. I mean, $20 is fine, because I think that's to enough money where they say, look, we need extra money to make the game better, but $30 is just fucking no way, no how, and that's just it's just a ripoff. I don't know when they're ever gonna finish this game, because it's gonna take them 6 years to do what I said, where they're gonna have to fill out the fucking the area. I mean, there's nothing even. It's just the whole core is broken. It's like a house. It's like a car. A better example would be a car. It's like building a car for an SUV that has like 12 seats in it, and that's it. There's no fucking radio. There's no. All you get's you don't even get the gear changer. All you get's a fucking steering wheel. That's all you get. You don't even get the wheels. You don't even get the car. All you get's a frame for a 12-seater SUV saying, "Oh, it's gonna be good one day. Just give us time." It doesn't work like that. You know, it just doesn't work. You need to make your fucking semi trunk into this shitty 2-door Civic hatchback where you can have all your fucking content right here. But they're not. I already know they're not gonna. They're not gonna delete it. You know. So yeah, that I'll do a review update on Friday, because I know just in the future if I leave the video up, they're gonna say, "Oh my God, how could you say that about Postal 4? It's so good now." So yeah, I think even when it's finished, it won't even be that good. So that's my video, I guess. I'll do one for Friday whenever it comes out. So.